Okay, so we're on our friend's boat here and we are having issues with the electrical winch. Already diagnosed that it's not this. So anyways, we got to go up to the motor, and access, as you know, is not easy. So what we're going to do is remove the cabinet, and what I want to show you guys is how to remove the cabinet. First of all, you got 4 screws here on the side, and then you got all the screws on the back. Got to remove all those. Those you might want to leave for the end and remove the hard ones first. I'm going to show you where the hard ones are. There's one in each. And if you go in and you see this section here of fiberglass, if you follow that and you go back here, that's where you'll find this screw. I can't really see on the camera. It might already be taken out, but there's one on both sides where the fiberglass tab is, and there's where your screw is. So you can't reach your head in. You can go by feel, and you kind of feel the hole. And then on the port side, you can see here these 2 screws you got to remove, because this whole thing is the cabinet and it all has to come down. So there's 2 screws, and then you got the wire for the lights. This you have to disconnect, and then you see this wire here going up here. You got to pull it out as you're taking the cabinet down. So this one's a 2015. So depending on the model that you have, the more recent models, this headpiece here over the door actually extends all the way to here. It's approximate. It's been a long time. I haven't touched those newer models, but this piece is actually way wider, and you actually have to remove this first. To remove this, you got to remove the track, not the light track, but the track for the blinds. And underneath that, you'll find bigger screws that hold this piece in. For 2016 and older, or 15 and older, you don't have to remove this head. If you have the short head, you don't have to remove it. If it's the wide head, you have to remove it. So we were having a little bit of a problem with the electric winch. Diagnosed by switching cables, we determined that it wasn't the switches and it wasn't the contactor here. Next step was motor. It wasn't the gearbox, and the motor was not shorting because the amps were staying up. So when we were engaging fast side, the M2 side on the motor, for the gear, the M2 side basically was not working. So we pulled the motor, pulled everything out, took off the brushes, and then what I saw was that on this bolt, if you look at it here, you can see there's a line there. That was the weld for this wire here. This wire was broken off this bolt that goes there, and so basically this was not connected to the wires inside. So I'm gonna go check on our boat. I actually have these guys winch motor, and I also have an extra winch motor. Let's see if we can piece something together. Note that this is a Harken winch, and it's original from Lagoon. And on up front was originally there was an original quick windlass. So we took the motor from that, and unfortunately I don't have video of it for some reason. I guess I erased it or something. So here's the thing: we took the original quick motor, and all I did was switch the plate, the base plate, the mounting plate, I think it's called, and other than that, the motor is exactly the same. So we put everything back together, and it works like a charm. So if you ever have a winch, Harken winch issues, and you have an extra quick motor, just switch the mounting plate. So that's it for today. Like and subscribe.